Yo, okay, SDA Goji fan here, and this time, this video is going to be on SDA Productions. I privated all the other ones on my actual channel, just because I don't like those videos, and, I didn't like them. This one will probably be edited, so that can help, because I'm kind of going for edited content now on all my channels, on Musketeers Podcast, on SDA Productions, and SDA Goji fan. So I didn't do a video for the base launch version of SDA Island Royale Season 3. So this is going to be a map change video for both the launch and the week 1 update. So it's just going to be like everything up to this point that has been added in the season, including the launch stuff. So let's get started. So first of all, on Loophole, as this is a Japanese sort of themed season, we've got the Oni masks, and then we've also brought in Chug Jugs and Chug Splashes. We completely switched up a lot of things. We got, yeah, I can just look at this. We've got the Grapple Glove added. There's a lot of stuff that was removed too. We got a Grapple Glove added. I forget what this katana's called. We got that katana, and we also got the kinetic blade. We also got an LMG, suppressed assault rifle, Surge Fire SMG. We got the Surge Fire SMG, and we got the Pulse Scanner and the Glider Redeploy, which were both added in week 2. A few things stayed from the mid-season update. Chug Splashes, I think Armored Walls were added in that. But it's a pretty new loadout. We've got a new part on Spawn Island, which is the main part of the season, which is the red biome. This is the first time I actually did this red biome, so this is like the best version, honestly, because of butterflies. Let's start with this. So all the crystal rock stuff has been removed, other than the little pieces. These have stayed. But this whole side of the sign has been rebuilt, refixed up. Not fully though. It's still chrome. Maybe I'll keep it that way. Who knows? And then one of the many portals, Oni portals, are here. And these can be found at almost the exact spots where the little shrine things were. So that's where those can be found. This hole should not be here. Let's look at. I can bug fix with this. But yeah, these are going to be at all the little where the shrine things that were in the last season were, and there's a bunch of those. So we've got some more stuff over here. We've got the old SDA Site B room. I don't know why, but it just happened to drift in the island. So convenient, right? And it's all destroyed. It's demolished. This is where it would lead to the silo right here. You know, there's a bunch of trash and stuff, some graffiti. We got a servant person filming here. The hub all just destroyed. It's a destroyed little piece. Over here where Hope's POI was, now that her story's finished, and she's made peace with Valeria and they left. A little hot spring, Hopeful Hot Springs, and then another portal. Then over here on this completely other side of suburbs over here is now a mythical forest, friendly forest, with another portal. And then there's a key card right about here. Yeah, this, which may or may not lead to something in a little bit. We'll see. But this place is pretty much the exact same. All the crystals were removed though. It's just laid in rubble. All the boxes in here. This is in week 2 or week 1, excuse me. All this was removed, so now it's basically completely moved out. But other than that, it's the exact same. And then moving over here, some trees were removed, and then you got the Juice Rolled collab area. You got the Party Never Ends stage, and this stuff you won't see regularly. But if you get that key card, and you bring it, and you throw it on the ZJ table, it will all appear and it'll play Wishing Well. A little acoustic version of it, just the lyrics. The female Joe woman is moving as well, getting more and more that way. And then the Juice World Field, Legends Field, right here. It'll play music when you enter. You can get some weapons from it. Spending machine. Little pretty thing, got little mountains. And then in terms of collabs, we'll go back over here. The Godzilla collab teaser, not a full collab yet, but a teaser for it. There's a giant foot, obviously, and then around it you can pick up, they won't do anything really, you can pick up atomic energies, just left by him. And then moving over here, we've got the Cherry Blossom mini biome. There's a lot of mini biomes in this season. Little bird thing right there. But, you know, just a little sparring area. It's nothing much. We're gonna save that whole area probably for last. Moving over here, this thing's still sinking into the water more, and this is also, I just want to make that known. The Weekend POI is no longer named, but it did stay. But a lot of stuff is destroyed in it. To match the music video for Starboy. Then moving over here, the plate area right here was completely demolished and is now just a portal. Woody City, though, is fine in this area, just the corporate area. This part is being repaired, but other than that, it's the exact same. Got that little thing that was there in last season that was teased in this season. And over here we got the bamboo, little mini POI, the bamboo forest. Pretty cool. Nothing much to say about that. The satellite on this has been destroyed, and it's no longer a named location. It's a little demolished on the inside, a little wrecked. Wrecked? Ooh, wrecked. This is still closed. Then over here, this whole POI has been just completely demolished, and has been turned into a Coral Corner POI, which is from one of my old battle royales. And it's got a portal, and you know, it's just a little thing, and then you can, just like that, it was in the OG one, you can go under. Can't really do much, but you can go under. And then moving over here to Janky Jungles, which is a jungle POI, with some smog on the river. No, it's just a nice, cool little POI. There's a lot of these I just added, I think, added to the map, but they're not really, like, important. And then here, you know, this is the same, but there's now a statue here. And then you move over here, and then there's the main thing for Midas this season. His POI. His POI is the Pyramid of Midas. It's also from one of my old POI battle royales, just way different. You go in here, there's a little water pool, which might be important eventually. You got Meowscles. Over here we've got a powering room. Over here we've got a vault with the drum gun. Over here we got a room that's not finished yet, but something's probably gonna go down in there. And moving up to our second floor, we've got a little diner area. You can look at all the beautiful photos, eat some food. I just glitched out of it. That was weird. And up here we got an eating spot. We got a bird shop, an indoor pool, and a little dance floor. And then moving up to the final floor, we've got the main meeting room for executives. We got a little log you can read, which is gonna be on another video. You know, got paintings of all the characters. We got a little thing that Ageless wrote. Midas's chair and Ageless's chair right here. And then the SDA logo, and then chandelier, and you know, that's that POI. We got some two statues, a bunch of statues all over the place, and a portal. We've got right here for the week 1 update, a grave. Take a guess on who it is. Then moving, where would we be moving? Let's move to the main event. We got this whole red POI. It doesn't really have a name, but this whole red POI, which is the main attraction. We've got down here railing, but not very much of it, just a little bit for some reason. Giant frog, the head of the robot right here, and then a giant train railing, but doesn't lead anywhere, so that might be useful. We've got a POI called Vibin Village, which is just a little mini place. We got Fencing Field Store for Nisha to celebrate the life of her. She's a dead character. Midas killed her. Probably should be a little guilty of that. We've got a little room, which is Dago's house. She has a little note right here. And then there's nothing too much about it. It's just a little normal house. Over here we've got another little house that leads to a shop, which is the Dur Sushi shop. Not really, I don't really know how to make the food though. There's not really anything back here. And then moving to over here first. We'll do this. The robot in the fight with the Midas, which I never really explained, but you know, it fought a giant golden Midas and lost. It was corrupted by the demons that corrupted the crystal rock. But you know, that's yeah. But this whole POI got crushed by it, and now it's eroded. And you know, this place has been covered up. You can still see the things. I want to make everything known that how planned this was. There's a cross for the weekend, all 4 SDA members, a giant, which is supposed to be the robot, spikes. That might be interesting. And then these, which may or may not represent the crystal rock. And then after that, I'm not gonna say. And then there's a person, there's a boat, whatever. But you know, the spikes are for Godzilla. So just want to show how far I plan in advance. Yeah, this whole place is destroyed. The whole main spot of it's gone, and the vault is left for ruins. You can access it from right here too. Little lake, and then where the Doomsday device was is the main portal, the ruined gate, which is where the Doomsday device, the main Doomsday device was, and then for each one of the pods there's these strange rocks with markings and a little thing right there, which is definitely going to be storyline based. And I think that may be it. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. So that's it. So, you know, just a quick little thing. This is probably my favorite season I've made of SDA just at all. I'm just a fan of it because of the collabs, how I made it, the story I'm building. I'm a really big fan. I know it's self-glazing, but I'm a fan. So yeah, stay tuned. There'll be probably another one for week 3 and 4 because I'm gonna have a lot of updates hopefully in this season. It's gonna be a shorter season, I think, but I'm still gonna have a lot of updates. And you can also expect season 4 at the end of June, I think. I mean, excuse me, not the end of June, end of July. Hopefully mid-July because it's gonna be a summer season. I don't want to have to add it at the end of summer. Because I'm really behind. This season should have released like half a month ago. But, whatever. Alright, guys. Thank you. There's the key art right here, by the way. And hope you enjoyed, and happy SDA. Mustard.